my darlings, it's your fairy godmother Mint, and today I'd like to take you on a trip with me to do a little bit of rock hounding in my own backyard. Now this isn't my backyard, this is just an area that's really close to me that I can walk to, and I'm sure you have places like this near you as well, unless you live in the city. But there are always parks and like natural areas that you can travel to that have gorgeous stones and rocks in them. So let's check out what I have around me. Really beautiful out here. It's so nice to take some time to walk around. I just heard something go. What is it? What the fuck is it? I don't see anything, but I hear stuff. So I like to come around places with lots of water. There's usually loads and loads of river stones and little creek rocks and everything like that. Lots and lots of quartz. I'm always finding a great deal of quartz. Quartz is obviously incredibly common, but it doesn't always look the way it looks in the store. A lot of the time it's cloudier, it has other minerals mixed with it. There's lots of iron and things of that nature. So it really depends on where you are, where you live. That'll let you know exactly what you're going to find. This guy, for example, this is a lovely giant piece of quartz. And it's not clear, which is why when you buy clear quartz it says clear quartz, because quartz isn't always clear. This would be considered low grade to anyone like selling stones or rocks, but it is not low grade to me. This came directly from the Mother Earth and it's very special. You can see in the water there are loads of different stones that have been like naturally tumbled just by being in the water for a really long time. Another piece of quartz right here, already tumbled by Mother Earth. Of course they aren't polished or treated with anything else, but still just as significant, with just as much energy, untouched by man. This is a super interesting piece. I really can't tell exactly what it is. I thought it was iron slag at first, which is kind of runoff from any kind of factory that uses iron to build parts and pieces. And I have a pretty good piece of iron slag at home too, I'll show you, but when I look closer I can see that it does have some clear bits, so I'd like to get it home and dry and see what this is made of. Falling. See, this just looks like treasure to me. Some people, they're just rocks. living in Delaware is great. I know the potential that's here because I look on the geological websites and see what kind of minerals I can find here, and that helps me to know what I'm looking at. When you buy crystals or stones from a shop, they usually tell you where it comes from. They'll say, you know, like Mukite from Madagascar or something like that, you know. It'll tell you exactly where it comes from. So you know that if you live in Nebraska, you're probably not looking at an aquamarine because that's not where it's formed. There's a lot of mica here in Delaware, and it forms a bond with a lot of other minerals, and it looks so pretty, so sparkly and gorgeous. Check out this gorgeous hematoid. It's so pretty, and if it were tumbled and polished and of a different quality, you could probably find this in a store for like, you know, 40 bucks. It's just as gorgeous. It's beautiful, it's bold, it's fiery, it's gorgeous. Don't want to disturb you guys. So sorry if I scared you. Look at this big beauty I've just come across. So gorgeous. Also, loads of limestone here. Lots of sandstone as well. Little bits of everything mixed together. Lots of like really nice orange granite too. I love finding orange granite here. It's so pretty. And the ever-present drippity drop of the stream is so pleasant. Can you see all the quartz just with me walking by? So much. So much. Alright, let's go home and see what we got. Got my trusty Tinkerbell bag, which is what I always put my stones in. Look at that big ol' hunk of feldspar. I love that I can find this beautiful feldspar, like with that gorgeous flash in there. You see that? Oh my god, I love it. Look at how like dirty and sandy that is. Can't wait to see this clean. So I've just got a bowl of water, literally, and it has some soap in it, some like non-chemical natural soap, and I'm gonna use a tiny little old behind toothbrush just to scrub these up. Old toothbrush. It's already got lots of dirt in it from me using it just for stones. Anything that has mica, I'm super careful with because I don't want to brush any of the pieces off. But it's still nice to give them a gentle brushing. Mica just flakes away super easily. There are some pieces that are embedded really well, but some pieces will just fly off and you don't want to lose those. Otherwise, the quartz, I'm just going in on it. I'm just digging in there. Some things that come from the water have lots of green algae and stuff like really embedded, and you need like a sonic cleaner or a stronger cleaner to get those off. This one I definitely didn't scrub up because all of that mica on there is so beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. That's me squeezing my butt cheeks when I do that. Most common questions that I get asked about how I can tell which stone is which. You can tell two apart, usually by how they feel, the weight, the texture, and the shine on them. So here we have a piece of graphite and a piece of silicon, and they do look very much alike. They're both black, they're both very shiny. Graphite, however, has a sort of metallic shine, like a coppery shine, and silicon has just like a silvery shine to it. So you can tell the difference that way. You can also tell the difference because graphite leaves a mark. Silicon does not, and silicon is really, really lightweight, while graphite is a little heavier. There's a big chunk of graphite here too. So yeah, graphite's really soft, so you could literally like write with it like chalk. You see how it left some on my finger? Can you tell? It's hard to tell. I'm trying not to like dig into it, but it's soft, so it marks things. And silicon does not. It's a really light little weird shiny guy, really lightweight silicon, and it's super pretty. Very, very shiny. Silicon is a really interesting sort of protection stone as well, so you can always use silicon for protection. Very similar energy to obsidian, kind of like deflects negativity, which is nice, and it is super commonly found in Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland. Okay, here we have two blue crystals. Very similar in color, they both have like chunky bits, but they are very different. This is celestite and this is blue calcite. A great way to tell the difference is celestite is very sparkly, very shiny like a quartz. It's super duper sparkly. See that sparkle? It's very sharp. Whereas calcite is smooth. See how it has angles, but they're smooth edges. It's a very soft stone. I mean soft as in it can break easily, and soft as in it's actually very smooth to the touch. Where this is kind of jagged, this is very smooth to the touch. It's shiny, but it's not like sparkly like this is. You know what I mean? Calcite feels almost like soap in your hand. More examples, we have lapis lazuli and sodalite. They look very much alike, but lapis has gold flecks in it. That's the easiest way to tell it apart. Gold flecks, no gold flecks. Again, with things like quartz. This lovely, gorgeous, clear quartz. Beautiful, nothing in it. This is a really pure form. This is also quartz. However, this has iron mixed in it, other minerals that were present in the dirt when it was formed, and so it is a lot different looking, but they're both still quartz. Another piece of quartz here. Really nice, pretty, shiny. Quartz is very sparkly. It has sparkle even if it is full of other minerals. It still has a great deal of shine and sparkle to it. Feldspars are easy to spot because they've got that shine. You see that? You see how it makes the camera freak out when you do that? They've got that gorgeous flash in them. They're so pretty. They come in a variety of peaches and pinks. Of course, there's labradorite is also a feldspar. Rainbow moonstone. They come in a lot of different beautiful colors. And here we have a great deal of peach and pink. So I get really excited when I find it because it is so pretty. This is one of the pieces of quartz that I found in Mikadu. It's all dry, and as you can see, it still has so much sparkle. Oh yeah, look at that. Ooh, so much sparkle. I was really excited to find this piece. It was just on the ground. I didn't have to do any digging for this one. It was just chilling on the ground waiting for me. This piece here is one of my favorite pieces that I found right around my neighborhood. It was by the water. As you saw, I always walk by the water, and it was in the water, just sitting there, sparkling its butt off. And I was like, OMG, I'm gonna wrap this into a pendant. As you can see, it has a clear bit back there. Let's put it up to the window and see. Yeah. Isn't that stunning? I was so excited when I saw this. It's like naturally faceted and just really pretty. And things like this, I mean, the back of it looks so unremarkable that you might pass this by. That's why I always recommend getting your hands dirty, touching things, feeling them, turning them around, because this could be right on the other side. I put some of my favorite pieces that I find up here, and it's just so exciting. Oh, this geode candle is super dope. I'll put the link for these in the description box. I love them. Light peach feldspar with all that mica in there. Lovely piece of smoky quartz that I found. Big old chunk. I don't think I even washed this one. I was so excited I just like put it right up here, but I should give this one a wash. More gorgeous pieces of quartz that are there. I mean, they're everywhere outside. It's so nice. And this is that giant feldspar that you saw me pick up in the video. Isn't that nice? Oh, it's so big. It's got that lovely streak of quartz right there as well. I love it. And these are some of the pieces I found that have lots of mica on them. Look at these. Look at that. Yum. It's like a big, beautiful mirror. Oh, no. So pretty. I put some of these up on my Etsy shop as well because I wanted to buy trash pickup, like trash cleaning tools. And so I put some up so that I could buy those. I love this piece. I highly recommend you guys just go on to Google and see what stones and minerals are found in your area and just get out there and look for them. You know, there are some Reddit threads as well that will tell you where to find certain minerals in your state. Just go for it. It's super fun. It's great to do. And there are so many apps that will even identify stones for you. You have to pay for them. I'm pretty sure you have to pay for all of them. But it's really worth it if you're someone who's trying to find some really great treasure in your area. So I love you all. Have a beautiful, magical, wonderful, fantastic rock finding day. Oh, that was a kiss.